everybody. Welcome to Victoria 2, uh, Divergences of Darkness. Now, Divergences of Darkness is a mod for Victoria 2, a game that basically simulates 1836 to 1936, like the economy, the world, all that fun stuff. And Divergences of Darkness is a mod which is based off of an EU4 mega campaign, where basically they went from a game EU4, which is 1452, I think, to 1821. And this was the horrible world that came out of it. And there are four main points of divergence here. First off, the Kalmar Union survives, and so Scandinavia exists. The English win the 100 Years' War, so the Duke of Burgundy survives, and England and France are one country. Princess Isabella married a Portuguese prince instead of, I think, the King of Aragon. I think he was the king. So Spain is Castile and Portugal. And the fourth main point of divergence is that the Ming Empire, and actually the Ming still do exist here, the Ming, the explorer, and that went around and explored a bunch of stuff. The Ming Emperor supported his explorations and told him to go east, which led to the discovery of the continent of Zhurao and Qing Chu here. And other minor note is that in the game it's actually considered the Middle East here, the Near East, as its own continent, which I think is meh. Also, there is no Americas. This what we know as South America here is called America, and this northern continent is called Arcadia. And I'm going to be playing a country here called Gran Colombia. Minor history of this place is that the Spanish colonized the West like they did. Most of this went as normal, except when it came to conquering the Inca. The Inca, they were more stable, and the guy who conquered the Inca, he didn't exist. He was butterfly affected out of this world. So, but the guy who conquered the Aztecs wasn't. So this is the Spanish colonies, and they are rebelling to gain independence. It's a pretty close war in terms of how it goes. Usually, Gran Colombia will win, from what I've seen, and after Gran Colombia wins, they usually break up and divide. Although it's not uncommon for Spain to win. And we are going to be playing as Gran Colombia. And that might not come out. That might not come out if I fail the war, and I don't really want to do it twice. And so, if this fails, then we're going to be playing a country here called Leeuwin, which is basically one of the Boer republics down here, along with Upstalia and Newfoundland. And they have the option where, as they go on, they can form the Cape Republic or the Netherlands, which I'd get into more if we actually play Leeuwin. There's also, this mod has a huge amount of lore, and there's tons of things to dive into. I recommend that you check this out, and that you play it. Victoria 2 is $10 on Steam, but you need both of the DLCs to actually play mods. So it's $40, which is quite a bit of money, but you could just do what I did and get a ripped version of the game. I've had tons of fun with it, and it's a very niche game. I don't think most people are going to have fun with this, but I have lots of fun with it. And I'm just going to show off some games I have here. This is a game. I was actually supposed to stream this, but I didn't for reasons. Where I was playing as the Dual Monarchy, or as it's known now as the United Republic. And I conquered some land here. I got some colonies. This is just to give you this is just to show you how the game is usually gonna go. Some examples here of things that happened in the year 1875. I also have this game here at an earlier point in history. Where I was, sorry about that. I have this game here at an earlier point in history where I was playing as Provence, and then after that I formed Italy. I stopped playing this because there's a glitch here. I can't take any land off of Aquitania, so I can't form the horrible amalgamation of France and Italy, which is unfortunate. But some other stuff happened here. Muscovy didn't get nearly as large as it usually does. Mexico actually existed over Gran Colombia, and Granada actually still stayed under Spain. And there was something I didn't know that can happen, where the Spanish kind of win. They reconquered Granada, but the rest of Gran Colombia, the northern part, stays independent. No, it gets their independence. There's also this game here I did as Venice, but you probably don't care about this. So let's get to things that you might actually care about. So, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I said it would come back earlier, but it's probably not gonna come back. So sorry about that. But we're probably not getting that back for a while. We're still gonna be playing Pokemon. We're still gonna have that out. That's still gonna be something that's coming out. And the schedule there shouldn't change much. Summer is also coming up soon, but I live in New York now, and school ends here in June. So unfortunately, we will not be getting to that as early as I thought we would be. But yeah, this mod is huge. It's ginormous. It has an expansive lore, and you should really check this out. It's not for everyone, I will admit, but I think at least some of you here might have fun with it. So, yeah, that's all. I'm gonna see you guys later, and hopefully we will have this out. Alright, bye bye.